Hello there, my autistic associates and my retarded recruits. Today I'm starting a new story, obviously. Um, Trying to sound a little bit happier than usual, I don't want to sound I don't want to sound like a hat. No, I don't want to sound sad. I mean, I'd say depressed, but I'd probably get flagged for, I don't know, talking about suicide or something. I also have to keep it Christian. Honestly, I don't know English today, but I'm going to try and suffer through this story, uh, as well as I can. Try not to slip into German, because apparently my English is not the best today. But yeah, I might as well start off the story about back in like first grade when I got bullied by this group of kids. It wasn't very good experience. I can tell you that right now. So I'm going to start off first grade school. As you notice, there's a recurring theme of school stories because it's where shit usually happens. I mean, stuff. You didn't hear nothing, mate. All right, so yeah, first grade, around the middle, between middle and beginning of the school year, and um, all all of the kids had their own cliques. They were in their own groups. I had a group of friends that wasn't very big, so that was fine. But basically, there was some beef between our groups, and I was pretty much like the one person that stuck out in mine. So all of the other people in the group like started giving me shit, right? And keeping this Christian is gonna be a little bit difficult for me. So try and deal with it. I don't know. So I was just getting picked on, right? And every single day at recess, I had to hide from these little fuckers. I swear to God, they would surround me. There was at least, I don't want to make it sound like, oh yeah, I was out there. There was at least 10 of them. Like back in Nam, I got surrounded by at least 10 Germans. I heard them shouting, "Take his foreskin" in German. No, none of that shit happened. There was a couple of them. I don't know, maybe 10, maybe between 5 and 10, right? So they would surround me in the circle, and I couldn't get out, and they would just fucking kick me, bro. It hurt like pretty bad. I'm gonna be honest, probably because I was a little weak punk ass, but now I'm a older weak punk ass. I don't know, but yeah. So they would beat my ass, and I remember specifically this one day these kids they were having some shit with me, probably because of my mouth, but I got in trouble for doing something at recess. So i was I was told to wait outside at the wall for the teacher to come. So I was just sitting there against the wall waiting, and these two kids from the group, there was one fat Hispanic kid, and then there was like one really short kid. And so the fat Hispanic kid comes over, and then he fucking I didn't move because I didn't think the two of them were gonna do anything. But the fat kid put my arms up against the wall like an old man about to like prey on some child, right? And then he held me there, and his friend came around the side and punched me in the stomach. And honestly, if that happened today, I would have been in a lot worse trouble because there would be two fucking kids lying on the ground knocked out. But yeah, so he punched me in the stomach, and since my arms were against the wall, the best I could do was kick him in the nuts, right? So I did that, and the the second between me putting my foot between his legs and crunching his nutsack, and the teacher walking out, it literally all happened at the same time. The fucking teacher yells my name, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, I I don't know what to do now. And so the other two kids run away. She doesn't bother with them. They fucking go inside, right? And so I'm just chilling out there. She goes, "What were you thinking? What do you think you're doing?" I had no response. I tried to explain to her. At that point, I was crying because, like I said before, I was a little weak punk ass bitch boy. So yeah, she took me to the office. I explained what happened. The principal did nothing. These kids have been bullying me for a while, you know. I know little girl, right? But seriously, these kids are bullying me. And he was like, "All right, I'll keep an eye on them." A month later, these kids are still doing it. I reported to the office. I mean, I'm not usually a snitch, but like, if I see something wrong with the school system, I'ma report it. And so he goes, okay, I understand what's happening. I'll make sure to keep an extra good eye on them. And guess what? Nothing fucking happens. And I was about to say the few people listening, but there's nobody that's ever gonna watch this video. Let's be completely honest. But so I'll say it anyway, right? Just for context. Nine. I slipped into German there for a second. All right, so the few people, just to clear up the thoughts of the few people that may be thinking, wow, your parents are really that shit that they didn't do anything. No, I told them. They were pissed. They said they were gonna come in and talk, and I said no, I can deal with it. But nothing ever happened, right? Another bullshit thing. Whenever I was running away from those fuckers, I went by the teachers, told them that what was going on, and they said teacher's not a base, like for tag or some shit like that. I was like, I'm not standing here for a game, and they were like, yeah, I don't want to hear it, get out of here. And their lazy fucking my 600-pound life fat asses couldn't let me literally stand right next to them because they need that oxygen to survive, apparently. I don't know. For some reason, they just didn't let me stand there. So, the next year, I was like a big boy, right? Put my big boy pants on, and I confronted the kid, and I remember his name. It would be for a pretty fucking stupid reason, but his name was Dennis, and I remember because I'd watched the Dennis the Menace movie, and I was like, wow, this kid's a little douchebag. I should call him Dennis the Menace, right? Yeah, I'm still not good with nicknames to this day. So yeah, Dennis the fucking Menace claimed he had never even met me before, never seen me. That just pissed me off, honestly. So, yeah, nothing really happened after that, I guess. But if that happened today, this would be a different story. Either I would talk about how I got my ass beat, or how I beat other people's ass, right? But, yeah, so I guess that's going to be the end of this story. Hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe. I don't really care if you comment. Please keep it PG, though, because, like, when my mom finds my channel and she's like, oh, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna have to explain to her, and she's not gonna like my, fucking language. So, yeah, just make sure the comments are PG-13 at most, and I'll see you next time.